From high atop Healthcare Hill in Central Maryland, this is BSN Headline News. Today's top story is Bon Secours Ebola response. In recent days, we hear less and less in the news about the Ebola epidemic that is devastating West Africa. Today, all of the Ebola victims who contracted Ebola in the United States are Ebola-free. But that does not mean that we are finished with Ebola. Indeed, Bon Secours' response to Ebola has been to assemble a team of clinical and administrative staff from across the system to provide recommendations, procedures, and assistance for local systems. We had a chance to sit down and talk to two of the clinicians helping lead the team to better prepare Bon Secours moving forward. Let's listen in.
Hi, my name is Judy Lindberg, and I'm the Vice President of Patient Care at St. Anthony Community Hospital, and I'm also the co-lead for the Ebola preparedness team.
And I'm Dr. Billy Linares. I'm the Chief Medical Officer for Pediatrics for Bon Secours, Virginia, and the co-lead for Ebola preparedness for the Vichy system. Ebola is a virus that we believe originated in Africa. It is a virus that is unique in its lethality. The mortality rate is somewhere between 50 to 90%. The good news is that Ebola is not truly highly contagious compared to other diseases that we deal with. It is only transmitted by direct contact of secretions. I think it's important for our frontline clinical caregivers to know we don't want our folks to think that this is an infection where it is inevitable that healthcare workers are infected. If the personal protective equipment is used absolutely to the T as prescribed, then the caregivers should be 100% protected from Ebola virus.
Everyone has been very anxious to take on a very proactive approach in dealing with Ebola, and as a result, there has been some fragmentation, and different local systems are trying to implement things as quickly as possible. But it's very important we have a standardized approach, and that we're all approaching this the same way, utilizing the CDC guidelines and best practices. At a very high level, it is very important that we reach out to all three audiences: the patients, our staff, and the community. We need to protect our patients when they come in through the door, be able to manage them appropriately. We need to minimize any risks to our employees. We also need to contain this. Should an Ebola patient arrive at a Bon Secours facility, we need to protect our communities.
To find out more about Bon Secours' response to Ebola, watch for the daily Ebola preparedness updates in your email, or go to Iris and look for the Ebola preparedness button on the Vichy welcome page. It's right there next to the mission button. On that page, you'll find the Ebola preparedness updates, frequently asked questions, Ebola documents, and much, much more. Ebola may not be up front in the news today, but I am sorry to say that it is likely to be around for a long, long time. And at Bon Secours, we will do everything we can for our patients, our employees, and our communities at large to be ready. In other news, Bon Secours' Strategic Quality Plan is a 3-year plan that helps guide us into our future. And we think it's a future filled with hope. Our current plan runs from fiscal year 2013 through fiscal year 2015. So we have about one more year of the plan before our next strategic quality plan goes into effect. But as you might guess, we need to start thinking about our next plan, which will run fiscal year 2016 through fiscal year 2018. Well, one of the ways we do that is by examining our current plan to start thinking about how we might change or adjust that plan. Are there things in the plan that we've completed and no longer need to focus on? What should we delete? Is there something not in the plan that should be in the plan? what should we add? Or how about those things in the plan that should stay but maybe need a different focus? What can or should we change? And are there things that should stay just as they are? In other words, let's keep that. This week, we want to ask everyone to think about our goal, ensure our care is extraordinary. Under the goal, ensure our care is extraordinary, are two sub-goals. Optimize patient and resident care experience and provide unparalleled palliative care. Think about that goal, and when someone asks you for your thoughts on it, be ready to give your 2 cents. Bon Secours is committed to including as many employees as we can in this process, and at some point we'll make a survey available that will allow all employees to participate. Diversity of thought matters, including your thoughts. Finally, fall open enrollment is just around the corner. It actually takes place this year from November 10th through November 21st. Now, fall open enrollment is for flexible spending accounts, or FSAs, and voluntary benefits. So, there are two types of FSAs: healthcare FSAs and dependent care FSAs. Both are great ways to save money on qualified health and dependent care expenses using pre-tax dollars. To sign up, go to BSHGoodChoices.com. But if you have difficulty logging in, please call Benefit Focus Technical Support at 866-822-8688. Also, several voluntary benefit products are offered through the Warner companies. Voluntary benefits like universal life with a long-term care rider, critical illness and accident insurance, short-term disability, legal insurance, and computer purchasing. Find out more by going to www.lwarner.com/BSHE or call 877-909-5374 to speak to a Warner's Company representative. Again, fall open enrollment takes place this year from November 10th through November 21st. Oh, you can also get details on IRIS or Ask HR, or contact HROC at 855-336-7600. Or, if you are in the 804 area code, call 804-887-7600. Well, that's it for this week. Stay tuned to this portal for future up-to-the-minute information on these and other stories on BSN Headline News. I'm Dave Schlachter. Thanks for joining us. BSN Headline News is a production of Bon Secours Productions and is solely responsible for its content.